Alright, YouTube, we're back again, recording the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth TGS demo. Just kind of at the part so this doesn't like cut off abruptly or I take up too much memory on my camera. Let's get it to you, shall we? We're exploring the calm lands.
Back so that you can move forward, and then you can meet a bunch of chocobo groups.
I was still going on the Chocobo thing.
In the original. So yeah, we found Chocobo. So let's go and capture Chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture Chocobo in this one? Using a net? Using a net, right? So let's actually try it out.
Okay, so originally it was a random encounters with enemies, but this time it looks like to be a stealth mission.
It's a stealth mini game for capturing the Chocobo.
So if any of you fans of Metal Gear Solid or any other stealth game, you'll enjoy this.
Very careful so that we don't have ourselves in the side of Chocobo. So this is the first one, so it's very easy. So if you're very careful of Chocobo not looking at you, so we said that there are Chocobo with various capabilities, but it's going to become more and more difficult. So when it becomes a rare Chocobo, it's going to be difficult. But even if you fail, you can retry. So there's no penalty. So I want you to make a lot of opportunities. So you want to move when Chocobo's not looking. And where you see it over there is Pico, is the chocobo you want to catch this time around. It's very careful, it's hiding.
So you want to get the chocobo that has the saddle on it.
Good to detect. So in those cases, very cute, very cute.
It's very convenient, it has a saddle.
Right? So in this case, you want to throw a stone so that you're able to divert the view and capture during those times.
Okay.
So by throwing a stone.
Oh, great! It's the Percy Jackson trailer with where they race swap the characters.
Bad grades.
Good job, Rick Riordan. Trying to say you want a faithful adaptation, then change the source material. Hypocrite.
You're able to divert the
Okay, let's get back to the trailer.
Opportunity. So during this opportunity, you go and you get on. You get on. And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab. Chocobo feels a sense, and then you can become very close with Chocobo.
Well, that was relatively easy.
Chocobo, because you have this bond, you have this trust relationship. Oh, and you can provide the Giza green. And as you explore the world map, you will be utilizing Chocobo quite a lot, not just riding, but it has various parts. And you're able to customize various things, so you're able to customize the Chocobo and create your own Chocobo as you explore the world.
Okay, we can customize the chocobo, so probably put some armor on it or something, or change its colors on its gear.
So I think they might be feeling something. So Chocobo is a bit hungry, so he's going to go back to the branch. So it looks very happy. So he's come back. So as you just saw, the world is vast, which I think we've been conveyed. So going back to Chocobo's branch, going back to where you come, is a bit of a troublesome. But for those places that you've visited before, you can register that as a fast track. So very fast action. So I want you to utilize this fast track function. And over there you see Chocobo already back in the ranch. Yes, Chocobo's back. This time, Chocobo wants to capture you ride and then you go to exploration, but this is the first Chocobo, so it's a tutorial. So this time we had the Chocobo to come back to the ranch to provide various lecture. So we're going to prepare, so the old green Chocobo green is saying please wait. So utilizing this time, we want to showcase some of the elements of the exploration of world map whilst we wait for Chocobo to finish eating. So we're going to go out and then...
Oh, it's Chadley!
Oh, wow. It's Chadley. Chadley. Have you forgotten me? with those cute eyes. If you if you say I don't remember you, Chudley will sleep. But of course we remember Chudley. And of course, all of you would remember Chudley, but in the combat intel, we provided, and by accomplishing that, it came up with something. So Cloud was prompted, so said that Chudley said, I want to go to the world map. So he's now made his research to world map.
Okay.
So
We're glad he's going to be doing more.
exploring the
He's
world
not
map
under
and from
Hojo's
the
thumb
knowledge that you've
because we
developed,
freed
you're
him
able to develop the
in the
material.
previous game.
So basically, he's saying that, let's cooperate together. So I think Charlie has a story of his own. So he wants to this is a very important element to explore the world map. He's saying that Shinla, the old Remnant Wave tower, are in the world map that are not utilized, but by utilizing that, Chudley will be able to explore the world map.
Okay.
So, activating various communication towers, able to expand the areas he is able to explore, and he's saying that let's expand this world map. So it's a game to explore the world map, and that is his intention, and Cloud also follows on that too.
But is he going to provide us
So in
with
the
more
Remnant Wave
summons?
Tower, we're going to initiate that. So he's saying it's very close by, over there.
Okay, that was convenient.
It's just there. So it's better just you go there yourself because it's so close.
And that device looks an
So
awful
the
lot like a
world is
grappling
going to
hook.
be in your hands. The first
Like
is
you're
saying let's do
Batman
it
or something.
together. So let's just initiate the first one or activate the first one. So like this. So Chudley is in the world map, so we've given him a uniform like a Boy Scout costume.
Right.
So as you can see, under the Remnant Wave Tower, there's the activation terminal. So this is by putting in the module that was received earlier, the Remnant Wave Tower will be activated. So we've been very careful with the mechanics here. So this has the fantasy elements and the light elements, which is the Final Fantasy VII. Wow, it's really good for my heart, I suppose. So by activating the Remnant Wave Tower, the world map close to the Remnant Wave Tower, you're able to detect, and Chudley knows where they want to explore or investigate. So like this. So Chudley is searching, investigating.
And with all this kind of content that we're going to be getting in this game, I sense there's going to be a lot more.
The area Chudley wants you to investigate.
We're going to be playing this game for like weeks, if not
By
months.
initiating these requests and executing that, you're able to develop various materia, which is the objective Cloud and Chudley. So currently we're going to activate the Remnant Wave, and we've done some analysis. So let us develop one materia.
So if we do these tower missions, we get materia. Okay, that's cool.
You're able to develop various materia, but from where you want to develop, the user is able to choose. So there's various things. So you're able to develop and select the one that you want to use, like this.
But which one is that?
Various materials never come across.
I think it's an elemental material, but I don't know what it was.
Convenient material. Oh, very interesting. Noda-san loves material. I love material. So Charlie's request, there were a couple. So let us try one. So it's around 800 meters difference. So from Calm to Chocobo Raj, it was 1 kilometer. So I think it's roughly the same distance. But now Chocobo's ready. We're going to ride on Chocobo and see how convenient Chocobo is. Okay, we're going to ride and Chocobo and go to the place, go to our destination. That one, that Pico, right? Pico is ready. So we're going to whistle. Oh, Pico's come. So Red 13 too.
Oh, so Red 13 can ride a chocobo. He kind of looks pretty goofy doing it. I think he would have been better off just riding on his four legs.
So as you can see, ironic. Sometimes Chocobo realizes, detects something. So from
It
the
just looks so
smell,
ridiculous doing that.
you're, the wild rabbit has the tendency of digging or putting something on the ground.
Oh, we can search hidden items with Chocobo. That's nice.
So if Chocobo makes a response, I want you to proactively use Chocobo. So Chocobo,
Yeah, we're gonna be at this for a long
you
while.
don't want to capture a wild rabbit, so
Oh, there's the Moogle house.
that's the Moogle house. Moogle house. Did you realize? It's Moogle house. I loved Gold Salsa, so I don't have time, so we have to skip here. They could give you a bit of a medal, right? So as we proceed, very quick,
Yeah, so I'm sensing that a lot of these some of the locations were changed as opposed to
combat
the original.
quest of Chadley will be conducting, but normally they are very
So just to
exciting
keep
mini games.
the veteran fans
But feel
surprised.
free to analyze and to be able to
So
solve the mystery. It's really fast, but due to time this turn around, we will be explaining the one with the combat. So we've arrived.
okay, okay. So it looks like
Not so quick.
this combat one has certain conditions that you have to
A
fulfill.
guide system will give you an explanation on each monster's enemies. You can see the explanation of the monster, why the monster lives in this place, and how they live in this area. It's like
Okay, so I'm gonna guess
explanation
the
of the
objectives. It's
zoo.
probably one to
So
pressure
like
the
Google
enemy,
Guido.
two to stagger it and then defeat it. I don't know,
However,
maybe before a time limit starts.
for combat, the world map content of Chatterley is not something that you let players to grow and boost levels, but rather we wanted to create a story behind all of the elements in this world. It's not that you were just fighting and defeating enemies, but I'd like you to know the details about each monster and how they live. That is something we created in this
Okay, so I was
content,
right.
and then you can
There's definitely a time
continue.
limit
So it's
for you
like
to finish these enemies.
a
Oh yeah, nice
limited
physical
difficult
counter.
environment. And here you can see very strong monsters. And
Oh,
how you
Cloud's got
play
a new
can
ability
battle between
that
these
he
monsters. You
causes
should
his
be
sword
well
to go on
prepared,
fire
or you'll be
and then hit
killed
the enemy.
immediately
Nice.
by these monsters. They are so strong and powerful. And
So
here
yep,
I'd
there's
like
one
to
for the
talk to you about
pressuring an
synergy
enemy,
ability.
or as they call it, heat in Japan.
Is different from synergy skills. You should charge the gauge and consume the gauge to use the synergy ability. How you can charge the synergy gauge? When you consume ATB gauge, then you can charge the
So you have to use
synergy
ATB
gauge. So
abilities to
when you use
use your synergy
ATB
abilities.
one
Okay.
more, then you can increase and
Ooh, we got a new
charge
spell from
synergy
Era.
gauge.
So she's able to
So
create
you consume
lasers.
ATB gauge. And by doing so, you can use the synergy ability. And if you'd like to show the synergy ability between Cloud and Red 13, then you to
You're running
increase
out of
the
time, man.
synergy gauge
Hurry
for
up.
both characters, Cloud and Red 13. So I should switch
Okay,
characters
there's one
and
for stagger.
increase the
So the
gauge.
last one has to be to
So
finish off both
switching
enemies before the
characters
time limit
makes
comes out.
better
Which I don't
levels.
think
That
this guy's
is
gonna do because
something
considering
we'd
how
like to
difficult it's
highlight.
been.
You should not use just one character, but you'd like to a charge
Use focus
synergy
thrust.
gauge, switching characters, and then you can use move. In the previous title, you can just use Cloud only, but in this title, you can use various characters. In doing so, you can utilize synergy ability, which would be good
Yeah,
for
he's not gonna make it.
playing this game. You can see the gauge is charged,
Still only got
and
11
we want
seconds
to
left.
increase and like to release the synergy ability. They are so strong, we see the life point AP is on the decrease. I think you should cure yourself. Yes, let us cure ourselves, be ready, and after this attack, we'd
Yep, he
like
failed.
to use the synergy ability. Now, it's so invincible. Aerith is great in magic. Yes, okay. Then chain ability. This is a synergy ability, and we are going to use a savage assault.
Savage. So that's Cloud and Red 13's synergy ability.
So cool. This is so cool. Yes, this special move, Synergy,
Yeah, you should probably do
is
it
so
again just so you can get all
fantastic. And
three
each
objectives.
character offers various synergy abilities,
Nope.
so please learn them and use them to the extent possible. This every combination, every character, right? Yes, that is correct. And that is the exploration of the map,
From the
the
shore.
world, well, of the world intel of the Tatooine, and you can see the map is so big, so large. There is so many unexplored areas. And this time, some of you may know, you can play a mercenary quest. Mercenary quest, there are so many people in need. You can start
Ah, we're in
quests and you
calm.
go to cities and
Ooh,
you can start various
calm
quests.
definitely got
You can see
revamped.
some green icons on top of some of the people, and then you can talk to them and they will ask some quests to you.
Looks like something out of
This
Harry
one
Potter.
is the government.
Before I took the Google IT support certificate, I didn't have any background with
That's-
IT, and now I'm working
oh, these
full
ads are
time as a
really
success
inconvenient.
specialist. I feel like I found my calling.
Get flexible online training for in-demand jobs and achieve what matters to you. It starts with a Google Career Certificate.
Yeah, whatever.
Of calm. There's
All
a
right, back
lot
to the gameplay.
tongue in calm, but they're in short of Mako from Mako-chan. They're in worry, but I will ignore him because I don't have time. But this is calm.
Oh, that looks like one of the Shinra
This is
employees that had a
calm.
family.
Calm. It is so fantastic. You can see so many people living here. And as you are walking around in the city, it's difficult to identify who's in need. It's cumbersome for some people. And in this world, you have very nice functions. You don't have to go around. There's a the notice board at the city where
A notice board.
people will give notice on quests. So as
Oh, so it's kind of
you
like The
see
Witcher
this,
3, where you had
this is the
those
notice
Witcher
board. When you see
contracts.
notice board, you can see some quests or requests on the board. So from here, you can start quests. It's so helpful.
So I was right that this game seemed
So
like it
for
was
example,
inspired by The
I would
Witcher
like
3.
to pick this one that
Not bad,
is
not a bad game to look
Iceland.
at to take
Then
inspiration
this
after.
quest, you can start initiating the quest, or you can do several tasks in parallel as you forward in the story. It's not that the tasks would be
This is how
discontinued. You
side
can just
missions are going to work.
continuously
Working as well, it
receive
does in the original, where
quests
you
from
just
as many
look
as
at them.
possible, and you can complete tasks as you'd like.
So I think they had
Let's see.
to
Now,
notice that they get a side
this
mission in the original
quest,
game and
I'm
Final
sure
Fantasy
you
VII
are going
Remake. You got
to use
they
a
had like
chapel
markers on top of their heads
where
or something.
I've never visited, but you need to go to that
Oh,
place
much
to
like
use that
that.
travel in the original game. And this is the person who's in need and the client. In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about characters, or they make some requests to solve problems for them. So by finishing various quests, you can learn many things about this world. So, in the original, I skipped or I went through without doing anything, but no, calm is the first place you go to in the cycle, so you can do many things, not just characters. Together with Cloud,
Oh, so there's like a
some
dialogue
character
tree.
playing the major role. In this quest, Red 13 is with Cloud,
It's gonna be.
so Cloud plus
There was a
someone
little bit
from
of a
your
dialogue tree
party will
in the
play
first game,
personally, and by doing so, you
but
can
it was kind of
build
sparse and
trust
it
and
wasn't
develop
really.
relationship with Cloud, and you can
It wasn't
imagine
really a
how
big thing in the
that will
game. I
play
think they're
out
gonna try
in
and make it
later upcoming game.
more of a thing in this one.
And then
So there might be
lots of things
consequences and
attacked
rewards
by
for
some
depending on what
monsters,
choices
and
you
Cloud
make.
was asked to do some investigation. And Red 13 is so excited to look into the scene. Red 13 is so in a hurry. He's like a dog chasing sheep.
I
He's
really hope they
so
build up
motivated.
Red 13's character in this game, because in the original game,
And when you
after
look
like
into
Cosmo
this
Canyon,
place,
his
you
character
can see the
hardly got any
story will
development.
unfold.
So I'm really hoping that all the characters get a fair bit of development and we learn more about
And
them and come to
Red
relate to them more.
13 said it's been several days since the enemy attack here is so demotivated after finding that out. And Cloud says that we should rely on Chocobo, and Chocobo in this world has a very good sense of smell, and better than Red 13.
Huh. Wait,
Not just
really?
wandering around the world
A
map, but
Chocobo has a better
also there
sense
are
of
so
smell
many
than Red
quests you
13.
can problem solve with Chocobos, and Red 13 does not like Chocobo will overtake his ability, but when you send on the chocobo, then you can track the scent path.
Snap, it really is like The Witcher 3.
I,
You're even
I can track this out.
even doing
What FP is trying
tracking
to
missions and
indicate to
using
Chocobo
your
that when you
extra
look around
sensory animals to
100%,
use it
you can
to find it.
maybe smell a gas,
Whereas,
but you
well,
cannot
actually, The
see them,
Witcher
you
3
can only scent them.
had
And
Geralt
all of this,
sensing because he
how
was a
long you
Witcher,
can move
but
to the
you get what I
next
mean.
phase is part of the story. So Chocobo is very important, not just wandering around the map, but also
Make. So this is the Moogle house, the one we saw
Okay,
earlier.
we got to see that.
So
Why do
cute.
the Moogles look like something out of a bad,
So it's like a mini game.
like a
So Moogle
bad
house
toddler
mini game.
show? Oh, good, they brought
And
the gang from
there are
Sector
various
5 and
characters
from the Final Fantasy remake.
coming
So they
to the
escaped
website together
Midgard
with
and trying to cause trouble
characters
here.
leaving or fleeing from Midgard. So there's various stories. They have various stories. They're kind of being beaten. They're being beaten.
So they
So
didn't learn
the
anything
characters that have
from their
fought.
several defeats.
And in this one, we
What's
also
this?
have a card game.
Oh,
And
that's
this
a card game. Cool.
is that there's a story. So from
Is this gonna
the
be like
start to
Gwent
the
or
end, you're able to
Yu-Gi-Oh?
play during the game. I
Oh,
just
there's the
showed you just a
customizing
bit.
of. I was right. You can put armor on
So,
chocobos.
as I said, you're able to
And
customize
you can
and
even change
attach
the color too.
props. What was that card game? So I'm showing you bits and pieces.
Yeah, show me more of the
So
card game.
this is different from Chocobo Race, but as a tutorial for Chocobo for you to be able to get used to Chocobo. This itself is
Right.
enjoying. So the characters we saw earlier will appear on Quest, and you're able to see the relationships and the background of these characters. This is where Aerith
I'm
is
telling you
the
guys, a lot of
protagonist.
us are not going to be able to
So Bean
finish
is
the
the
main
power in
story
terms of the
for
quest.
like weeks, unless you like just
So in the previous
beeline
you
straight
saw
through
this,
it
right?
and just do the side content
The
later.
previous title, I think they were picking flowers. Aerith was picking the flowers, and not
Okay.
just the monsters we saw earlier.
There's some
There
sort of
are
dragon
very
enemy.
strong monsters that appear if you are able to conquer some requests. So this one is a very strong one. So this, if
Ooh,
you are
Bloodfang!
able to finish a certain condition, it appears. It's a very rare monster.
Oh, the piano singing.
Where's the piano? Oh, piano. Piano?
Oh, there's a mini game into it.
Can it be? So it's now like a different game.
And
So it's now a rhythm game.
ooh,
Wow.
ooh, this one looks complicated. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do
So
well
there's
on that
more
one.
songs that
What's this,
play?
Wutai?
Oh. Where is this place?
Is that Gilgamesh?
Where?
Okay. Okay, that was the rest of the gameplay that we had so far from the TGS. Um, Several things to talk about. They changed how Chocobo breeding works. There's going to be a lot of side content, like you helping Chadley set up the towers and hunting down powerful enemies in exchange for like material or whatever. That's cool. They changed how Chocobo catching is, whereas it was literally like you get them random enemy encounters. You had to defeat the enemies without hurting the Chocobo, and you had to like feed it greens and other food to pacify it. Where here it's more like a stealth mission. It feels more like Metal Gear Solid, and you could use it for tracking. So it's like I said, it's taking inspiration from like The Witcher 3, and from how the exploration goes through and traversing the environment. It does. I get a sense of that's taking inspiration from God of War 5. We I mean, there was also like I said, there's also gameplay of the calm flashback with Cloud and Sephiroth, and there was also the one with Junon. So if I can find a decent one, I may record that my reaction to that. So you guys tell me what you think. What are you excited for? Are you excited for the new Chatley missions, the exploration? Are you looking into the new content like the card game or their expansion of the Chobo races? You guys tell me what you think Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you mortals later.